Hello everyone, it is us, the arcade couple, and it's Ben, Aune, and down there on the floor is Orson, and he's sleeping right now, so we're going to see if he will continue to sleep, but I don't know. So anyway, we have another unboxing video for you today, and this is going to be a little bit of a different sort of unboxing video. I'll go ahead and show you what we're going to be unboxing right here on camera. There it is. This is a Harry Potter trading card game, 2-player starter set. Now, Wizards of the Coast, the same people that made the Pokemon trading card game, the classic Pokemon that everyone loves to collect, also made Harry Potter trading cards, but it didn't last nearly as long and wasn't nearly as popular as the Pokemon series was, because the Pokemon series is still going on. But the Harry Potter ended after Chamber of Secrets. So they released a couple of different sets of Pokemon cards. They have the Pokemon card base set, which is actually what some of the cards are in this box that we're going to be unboxing today. And then they made a couple expansion sets. They made a Quidditch set. They made a Diagon Alley set. They made some other, like, I have the box right here. I can actually show you. This one's still sealed. You can see it says Wizards of the Coast on it. I don't know what the name of this one actually is, but this is this expansion set that they also made here. And then they made the Chamber of Secrets, which is the rarest of the sets. But for this video, we're just going to be unboxing and opening up this little 2-player starter set. And this is what you need in order to start playing the game. Now, I don't know how to play the game. Aune doesn't know how to play the game. But from what I hear, it's very similar to Pokemon and how you play with that. So you kind of just follow the prompts on the cards. But this comes with like a game board, and it comes with 2 starter decks. So one of them is going to be for Aune, and one of them is going to be for me. Now this box here is actually open, like there's no seal on it, but the cards inside are still sealed. So the seal on the outside just broke off, but again the cards inside are still sealed. If you look at the box here, pretty nice artwork on the box. It actually looks like Diagon Alley there. Says magic begins with 1 starter set. Oops. And so here's the contents of the box here on the back. 2 41 card decks, each with a premium wizard or witch card. Decks contain duplicate cards, 1 play mat, 1 rulebook, and 12 damage counters. So that's what we have going on in here. And there's 3 different levels. There's the starter level, the advanced level, and the expert level. This is just a starter level, because this is your starter deck. So this is like as basic as the game can get for you. So without further ado, let's crack this bad thing open. Here we go. So as you will see in here, this is empty box. Oh, I knocked over Draco. Good. Good.
How dare you?
No one liked Draco anyway. Yeah.
No,
So you can see it's still sealed. You have the decks which are sealed. It looks like in the back we have our rule book and we have the playmat in there. But then these are the decks of cards right here. And you see on the top little foil action going on there. Now there are some rare cards that you can go after. Nothing in this Harry Potter series out of all of them. Nothing's really too expensive, at least not nearly like Pokemon expensive. But there are some cards which are still worth a pretty decent amount of money, which are worth more, like 50 bucks, 20 bucks, 30 bucks. I don't think we're going to have any in this starter deck because this is just a starter deck. It's not like the booster packs, but we do have some of those, which will be for a different video. So anyway, can you guess which deck is going to belong to Aune? The top one, because she's a Slytherin. So she'll have the Draco deck, and then I'll take the bottom deck with Hermione Granger. So without further ado, I think we should just go ahead and open these bad boys up. Just going to move this really quick here. Just going to very, very gently kind of cut into the top here just to break the seal. The seal has been broken. Alright. Now I never collected these or anything. I know some people did. Maybe some of you collected these growing up. But this is my first time ever having any of these cards or experiencing them. There goes Voldemort. See, all I'm doing is taking out all the bad Lego characters back here. So here's one of the decks again, and these are individually sealed, so that's kind of nice. That's still sealed. There's the Hermione Granger deck. That one's still sealed. And it looks like you can rate them. Now this is from, I believe, let me see if there's a date on here as far as the year goes. I believe this is from 2001.
Oof.
So this is pretty old still.
That's 19 years old.
Mm-hmm. There's your little damage counters, Harry Potter damage counters. Here is your advanced rules of the Harry Potter game. Attention first years, that's us. We're first years. So we can look in there later to see how to play the game. And then this looks like, oh my. Oh my, oh my. This is the game board.
Need help?
I might need a little bit of help. If you take an edge and slowly we will unravel for them. Oh, hold on. Nope, it's going this way and then back this way.
Oh my gosh.
There it is. Game board. That's much bigger than the Pokemon one.
Is it a board game or a game board?
Game board. Card board? I don't know. It's got cool pictures on it though. There's Dumbledore down here.
And then he's up there, and then there's Harry up there.
Yeah.
And then you got...
Cool.
Oh.
Hedwig?
Oh yeah, I got bumped in the face.
Well, Slytherin might deserve it. So anyway, pretty cool. So that you'll need that to play the game. Now, without further ado, let's start opening up some of our packs here. So I'm going to let Aune roll in here, and she can open up this Draco Malfoy deck and see what kind of things we have going on in here. So we'll give that to Aune to go. Try not to wake the baby. There you go.
Alright.
Need some skizzers?
But I can reach in.
There you go. Grab those skizzers.
Okay.
Alright. So we will let Aune break the seal on this, and then we'll be right back when she is done breaking the seal. We shall return. Okay, we are back now, and here Aune has the cards. I don't know if you can see those. There you go. There's a little more light there. I'll back up a little bit so you can see the cards a little bit better. So you have your Draco Malfoy. Just go ahead and start shuffling through those after you wipe your snot on them.
No, I just had a little bit of... Oh, I'm going to put them down so that it becomes easier to...
There you go. Looks like you got
a spell.
Vermilius.
Do you want me to separate these or just put them all right back?
You can put them all back in the same pile.
Okay.
So you're going to have a couple duplicates there. So there you go. Looks like you got another duplicate of that one. It says do 3 damage to your opponent or to a creature of your choice.
That's a lot of these.
Yes, there are duplicates because again this is a starter deck, so it's helping you give you the cards you need to play the game. Surly Hound. You have a couple of those. This is a creature card. Ooh, look at Dumbledore.
Stupefy. These kind of remind me of the magic cards.
Yeah. Nice illustrations on there. It says do 5 damage and it has a little quote on the bottom.
I arrived in time to prevent that. Oh, yeah, they all have the same one.
There's Accio.
A summoning charm. Magical mishap.
It's like Harry Plopper there.
Harry would have screamed, but he couldn't make a sound.
And these are quotes from the book, which is kind of cool because these are based off of the books, not the movies. So it's interesting to see these artists' interpretation on the card.
Spell.
Hagrid and the Stranger.
Hagrid's head. Ooh. Crucius Raven.
Curious Raven.
Curious.
What'd you say?
Crucius.
Crucius. Curious Raven. Interesting. Very nice.
Got a lot of those.
Yep. Ooh, there's a
boa constrictor.
That even has a Brazil, here I come. Thanks again, amigo, the snake, from when Harry accidentally let the snake out because he didn't really know he was magic. There's some lesson cards there. Charms. Charms. Guess you'll need a lot of lesson cards to play the game. Charms. Charming. Charms. Charmant. Care of magical creatures. Another lesson card. Bet you there's going to be a ton of those. Care. 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 Care of magical creatures. Care of magical creatures. Care of magical creatures. Care Charismatical creatures and charismatical creatures. There you go.
Very nice.
There you have it. Those are the cards. So one of the other things on these cards to take note of if we go up to some of these, and this is the same as like Pokemon and everything, so I'll go ahead and see if I can show this to you. If you can see on the bottom right down here, that card just has a circle on it. That means it's a common card. So when you're going through a deck of cards, you can expect to have a certain amount of common cards, a certain amount of uncommon cards, a certain amount of rare cards, and then there's even like premium in this deck. It's called premium rare cards, and that's how you know the difference between those. So common will have a little circle. An uncommon card is going to have a diamond. A rare card is going to have a star, and then a premium rare card is going to have a circle and then a star inside of that circle. And the premium rare cards are the ones that are worth a little bit more money, and then even within those cards there's still some variation. So I think, if I remember correctly, yeah, so for instance this Stupefy card with Dumbledore, it might be hard to tell because it's pretty small, but there's a diamond on the bottom right hand corner of that, so that's an uncommon card. I don't think there was any rare cards in here, which again makes sense because this is just a starter deck. So this is basically the basics that you need to start playing the game. Actually, there may be a rare card in here. I think it's the character card that we had on top.
Yeah.
So wherever Draco ran off to, here he is. So this would be, and this is actually technically a premium, because you can see, if you can see on the bottom right, you probably won't be able to make it out, but there's a little circle and then a star inside of that circle down there. So Draco is a premium rare card, but there's a couple variations of this. I think this card, particularly this foil, is unique to this starter deck of cards. So that'll be Aune's deck. Pretty cool. Set that over there. And then we'll go ahead and open up the Hermione Granger deck. So without further ado, let me get to breaking this open. Okay, so there's the back of the cards, in case you're interested in what the back of the cards look like. But here we go, unwrapping this starter deck. Again, nothing going to be, you're probably going to see a lot of the same cards, nothing super crazy in here. But there's the little Hermione Granger card there. Again, this one would be your premium rare card. It's got the little circle and the star down there. So she had a bossy sort of voice, lots of bushy brown hair, bushy brown hair, and rather large front teeth. So there's that card there. Vicious wolf. Forget what your creature card is, but I got some vicious wolves here. So we're gonna have a number of different vicious wolves coming out. Here's a cool looking card. This is a uncommon Take Root spell card. Your opponent chooses one of his or her creatures in play and discards it. Okay. Take Root spell cards. We got 2 of those. Very nice.
Mine was Surly Hound.
Surly Hound, so they are a little bit different here. We have Incarcifores.
No.
Incarcifores spell. Choose one of your opponent's creatures and play and discard it. I'm glad we didn't have to fight that one, Harry whispered as I stepped carefully over one of its massive legs. Very nice. So that's cool. We're probably going to have a couple of those. Incarcifores. It's a hard thing to say. This one Aune also had, Hagrid and the Stranger. I do, again, like the little quotes that are on the bottom there. Actually, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit for you. You can get a little closer look at this card here. Yeah, there you go. Hagrid and the Stranger. It says, you got a lot of funny folk in the Hogshead. That's the pub down in the village. I never saw his face. He kept his hood up. Rubius Hagrid. I really like the artwork on these cards. Nice illustrations that they have there.
Are they the same illustrations from the books?
These ones?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe so. These were done by a number of different people. So, a couple of those Hagrid, Stranger cards. I have a Forest Troll as another creature. That's different. It was holding a huge wooden club which dragged along the floor because its arms were so long. Cool. Forest Troll. Gonna have a number of different Forest Trolls. Here's another spell card. Apoximize. Choose one of your opponent's hearts lessons in play and discard it. Looks like he's getting stuck to something. That's a funny looking card, funny illustration. So Apoximize there. Let's get 2 of those. Curious Raven, which Aune also had. Although hers is a Crucius Raven, but mine's just a Curious Raven. A lot of those cards. Ooh, here's a different card. Avifors. Another spell. Choose one of your opponent's creature lessons in play and discard it. Very nice. Avifors. Cool looking card there. And then we're going to have a ton of these lesson cards. So we have Transfiguration. Now you had a different lesson card for your first one. So I have Transfiguration. And I'm pretty sure if we take a section off here, we're going to have a lot of Transfiguration cards. Yep, look at all those Transfiguration cards. And then I also have the Care of Magical Creatures, which I think you had that as well. And that's going to be the rest of the cards here in our deck, is going to be the Care of Magical Creatures. You can see we got a ton of those. So I'm assuming lesson cards are going to be very important. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of a look at this game. This is the first time, like I said, that we've ever opened it. I knew it existed, but never really cared, I guess. But it's kind of cool, because for Harry Potter geeks and fans such as myself, and Aune a little bit, I don't know what you think about this, but it's kind of like, you know, it's like the Pokemon version of Harry Potter. Same company made the cards originally, and the premise works the same. There's some rare cards that you get to be on the hunt for and look out for. So maybe Aune and I will pull out this gigundous game board at some point here and see how it kind of works and how you play. But we have a ton of other packs to open up when it comes to this game. I mean, a ton of packs. I have a ton of packs from the base game. I have a couple booster boxes from some of these expansion ones. So we're on the hunt for some of these rare cards, and should be a hoot and holler and fun time. So anyways, Aune doesn't seem like she's going to have a hoot and holler and fun time.
No, it's so many packs.
So many packs. Too many for her. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and be on the lookout for more unboxing Harry Potter cards and other videos. Who knows? Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see ya in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Gryffindor is better than Slytherin.
That's not true.
It's so true.
Lies.
Bye.
Lies. Deception.